in animal life and plant life. For example, sterility presents an impassable gulf between man and the animals. Breeding experiments have demonstrated that appearance is no criterion. Man and the chimpanzee may look somewhat similar, have comparable types of muscles and bones. Yet the complete inability of man to hybridize with the ape family proves that they are two separate creations and not of the same created kind. Although hybridization was once hoped to be the best means of bringing about a new kind, in every investigated case of hybridization the mates were always easily identified as being of the same kind, such as in the crossing of the horse and the donkey, both of which are members of the horse family. Except in rare instances, the mule thus produced is sterile and unable to continue the variation in a natural way. Even Charles Darwin was forced by the facts to admit the distinctness of specific forms and their not being blended together by innumerable transitional links, is a very obvious difficulty. Origin of Species, 1902, Part 2, p. 54. This still remains true. Whereas specific created kinds may number only in the hundreds, there are many more varieties of animals and plants on the earth. Modern research has indicated that hundreds of thousands of different plants are members of the same family. Similarly, in the animal kingdom, there may be many varieties of cats, all belonging to one cat family or feline kind. The same is true of men, of cattle, and of dogs, allowing for great diversity within each kind. But the fact remains that no matter how many varieties occur in each family, none of these kinds can commingle genetically. Geological research provides clear evidence that the fossils held to be among the earliest specimens of a certain creature are very similar to their descendants alive today. Cockroaches found among the supposed earliest fossil insects are virtually identical to modern ones. Fossil bridges between kinds are totally lacking. Horses, oak trees, eagles, elephants, walnuts, ferns, and so forth, all continue within the same kinds without evolving into other kinds. The testimony of the fossils is in full accord with the Bible's history of creation, which shows that Jehovah created the living things of the earth in great numbers and according to their kinds during the final creative days. G 1. 20-25. From the foregoing, it becomes apparent that Noah could get all the necessary animals into the ark for preservation through the flood. The Bible does not say that he had to preserve alive every variety of the animals. Rather, it states, of the flying creatures according to their kinds, and of the domestic animals according to their kinds, of all moving animals of the ground according to their kinds, 2 of each will go in thereto to preserve them alive. Ge 6. 20. 7. 14, 15. Jehovah God knew it was necessary to save only representative members of the different kinds, since they would reproduce in variety after the flood. See Ark number 1. Following the recession of the flood waters, these comparatively few basic kinds emerged from the ark and spread out over the surface of the earth, eventually producing many variations of their kinds. Although many new varieties have come into existence since the flood, the surviving kinds have remained fixed and unchanged, in harmony with the unchangeable word of Jehovah God. Isra 55. 8-11. Kindness. The quality or state of taking an active interest in the welfare of others. Friendly and helpful acts or favors. The principal word for kindness in the Christian Greek scriptures is khre::stotes. Jehovah God takes the lead and is otextoi acute miritra longo. Kindness 154 in connection with that object is realized. According to the Theological Dictionary of the Old Testament, chesed is active, social, and enduring. Chesed always designates not just a human attitude, but also the act that emerges from this attitude. It is an act that preserves or promotes life. It is intervention on behalf of someone suffering misfortune or distress. It is demonstration of friendship or piety. It pursues what is good and not what is evil. Edited by G. J. Butterwick and H. Ringgren, 1986, Volume 5, p. 51. Hence, chesed is more comprehensively rendered loving kindness, or, because of the fidelity, solidarity, and proved loyalty associated with it, an alternate translation would be loyal love. In the plural number it may be rendered loving kindnesses, acts of loyal love, full loving kindness, or full loyal love. PS 25. 6, FTN. Isra 55. 3. FTN. Loving kindness is a precious quality of Jehovah God in which he delights, and it is manifest in all his dealings with his servants. PS 36. 7. 62. 12. Mix 7. 18. Were this not the case, they would have perished long ago. Or 3. 22. Thus, Moses could plead in behalf of rebellious Israel, both on the basis of Jehovah's great name and because he is a God of loving kindness. New 14. 13-19. The scriptures show that Jehovah's loving kindness, or loyal love, is displayed in a variety of ways and under different circumstances. In acts of deliverance and preservation, PS 6. 4. 119. 88, 159, as a safeguard in protection, PS 40. 11. 61. 7. 143. 12, and as a factor bringing